How are you doing this to my TARDIS?
Just some ordinary Time Lord technology.
You're a Time Lord. Which one?
Wouldn't you like to know?
It can't be.
See you on the other side, Doctor.
Hazel!
Doctor!
What? Oh!
Doctor!
No! What have you done?
Only done the inevitable.
Why this? I left you somewhere to live a normal life.
Nothing in this universe is normal, Doctor. Remember that.
What's that?
Short-range teleport. Come on, inside the TARDIS.
But that man, he did something to the TARDIS. A barrier?
Transduction barrier.
In that case, we need to get into my TARDIS before the effects of what the Master has done catches up with me.
It was him. The Master.
I'll explain once you're rested.
Right, we're here. You okay?
Cosmic angst. The temporal distortion must be affecting me more than I thought.
But everything here looks fine.
Except that.
What? Oh, God, what is that?
A man and a woman carrying a hurt man into a blue box.
Is that the... Is that the TARDIS?
Well, it's a TARDIS. I assume that's what's causing the temporal interference. We should confront them.
Are you sure that's wise? You are hurt.
Come along, Nathan.
Coming.
Healing agents activated. Hazel, get back from him. He'll need time to rest.
Who was that man? Some master?
The Master. Or at least, I think it was. This current incarnation of him has been a little unstable. But I gave him a new life. Why would he change back now?
Who's that?
With any luck, anybody who watched us carry him in. What?
Thought as much.
You?
Him!
Yes, he was shot.
That'll explain the cosmic angst.
Sorry to interrupt. Who are all of you people?
They're me.
I'm not.
Well, obviously not you, Hazel. Now, what are you doing here?
Saving my previous incarnation from death, thus wiping us both from existence. You? Where in my life are you from?
Our life. I was trying to hop forwards and then the temporal distortion flagged up, bringing us here.
What was the distortion?
The Master shooting him, thus causing a potential paradox, now averted. How are you feeling down there?
Give me a few minutes. I'll be fine.
Will you, though?
You know me, Miss Anderson. I've been through worse.
Let's check the scanners. You're my future, right?
That's right.
In that case, you've been able to scan the immediate area?
Not yet, I've been dealing with this.
Hi, I'm Nathan Chase. Miss Anderson, was it?
Call me Hazel. So that man you're with, is that
That's the Doctor too.
3 of them?
Yeah, I don't understand any of this.
Shall I tell you both?
Not sure if I want to know.
Well, I'll tell you both anyway. It's quite simple. When Time Lords are hurt, they can heal themselves.
That's right, but as a byproduct of that healing, we have to change a form. We die and then we are reborn.
Right.
Anyway, the Master can't have acted alone. You say that in the future, you redeem the Master, take him to a completely random time and place.
Then he leaves to make a new life for himself. The 3 of us were there. The little red one, and yourself.
Intriguing. Obviously, due to the timelines, I've forgotten that. Could they have also been called into the distortion?
I don't think so. It seems to have only affected us. We were the closest to the event after all. I had to be there to witness it. He had to be there to be shot.
Oh, about me and Nathan. Where do we fit in?
That's what worries me. I think there's something more at play here.
I couldn't agree more, gentlemen.
Feeling better?
Wounded, but alive. Thank you.
My pleasure. Your TARDIS remains locked under the transduction barrier, so this will have to do.
We'd best enter flight then. If the Master knows you're here too, there's a chance he'll search the area for his TARDIS too.
Good shout.
So, explain to me, how is the Master back? I watched him die at the hands of Nicky Boyce.
If you remember clearly, his regeneration process started before the final blow. It wasn't enough to kill him.
The regeneration was stopped.
He healed himself, so in a way he was just knocked out.
I see. But he's regenerated. It's been a while then.
He healed himself, not regenerated.
And where in my life are you from? You're my future, yes?
I'm the furthest along.
You're both the furthest along when you look at it.
Well, I'm after this Doctor.
Oh, are you now?
Of course I am. You've never been me. I'm 50,000 years old.
50,000?
That's... wow.
How can I have lived for so long? I'm only 6,000 years old.
Ha, you're a baby still.
You're not much younger than me.
Doctors!
Yes?
Could we stop arguing about ages and actually find out what's caused this?
What are you trying to do?
Just a theory. The TARDIS cannot leave other time periods.
Is that due to the temporal distortion?
I can only imagine so. With the young ones' TARDIS trapped in the transduction barrier and your TARDIS out of action, along with the Master interfering, something is definitely amiss here.
We're not in Ealing Broadway anymore.
We've been pulled off course. We're in Leigh-on-Sea, Essex.
Essex?
The instruments are going crazy.
Well, we'd best take a look outside.
Horrible weather.
That's British weather for you.
I came down to Southend once when I was a kid. It was during the summer holidays. I preferred it when it was sunnier.
It's not really that lovely, I must admit.
I wondered how long it would be before you all showed up.
Master.
You're the one right after the Doctor I knew, right? The freshest faced here.
You shouldn't have survived.
That's a bit harsh.
What are you holding?
That is none of your concern.
I reckon it is, mate.
You can stay quiet too, girl.
You're building something. Another one of your pet projects, isn't it?
Something of use to me, yes.
Stop looking around, Master. You're not going anywhere.
Aren't I?
Oh, brilliant. Snipers.
Oh my god.
All trained to shoot at the first sign of movement. Remember the Omen group? We were stopped, as you put it. But remnants of a government regime are never truly extinguished. Raise the transduction barrier on the other Doctor's TARDIS. You will do it now, General.
General? If there's already two of you here, that means General...
Don't speak his name, Doctor. I'm already teaching him the error of his ways.
How did you do this? How did you gather these future incarnations?
Oh, wouldn't you like to know? My point is, in time, none of this will matter. My men are aimed and ready to kill. I'm fully aware that my future incarnation's attempt to kill the youngest Doctor here was a failure. Without TARDIS to access, you will have no way out. Bring me up.
Doctor.
Stay still. Everyone alright?
Far from alright, but alive.
Same.
Likewise.
Okay, let's just remain very calm. Wherever the other Doctor has gone, it's wherever the other Master has gone.
I have the time crystal.
That's good.
Don't talk to me like that.
Of course. Apologies.
Ah, here he is. The failed trooper.
Excuse me?
The youngest one lives.
That's not possible. I shot him with an anti-time blaster.
Were you not aware that one of the Doctor's future incarnations was there?
Ah, I see.
Oh, you're both fools. Disgraces. Healing agents from the future Doctor's TARDIS healed the Doctor you shot.
But we are close to getting the final piece.
General Marsh is the future Doctor's TARDIS clamped.
Yes, Master.
Good. With the Omen group holding them back, we should have enough time for a time hop.
That would risk removing the transduction barriers on their TARDISes.
Are you going to question me?
He's right. We may be from the far future, but Time Lord technology is still evolving.
Fine. In that case, I'll use my TARDIS.
What time?
You're coming with me. We're going to a nexus point in the far, far future. I need its energy to disperse the shockwave when the time is right.
Very well.
By the beard of Rassilon, what have I done?
Hey, you're alright?
What?
It's alright. Let me step out into the light.
Doctor, it's you. From before the change.
It's the Doctor, yes. Who are you?
Well, I'm General Marsh.
A Time Lord General. I'm not familiar with the name or rank. I suppose that's the future for you.
Oh God.
What's the Master done to you? What have they both done to you?
It's complicated.
How so?
It's tough to explain.
You were close friends with the Master once?
Once. I suppose you could say.
What's your real name?
My real name is as secret as yours, Theta.
You're at the academy with me?
As much as it pains me to say, Doctor, but I'm the Master.
Excuse me?
I'm sure you've heard, but my previous incarnation isn't exactly approving of my new life choice.
So you're the Master, completely devoid of those murderous traits.
I want it to be better. Something happens in the future that scares me straight. But recently, the struggle has been too great. First the regenerative virus, then President Veritas.
Let me stop you there. I don't need to know these details about my future. But this is a Class 1 time cruiser, am I correct?
That's right.
I need you to remove the transduction barriers from the two other TARDISes.
And if I do that, my previous self, he's one of the most unhinged. He might just kill me out of spite.
In that case, give the order for the Omen group to stand down.
Alright, I've done it. But by the time he gets back, he'll have everything he needs anyway.
Thank you. Now please tell me, what is he building?
Please understand, I'm only doing this because...
Because he's forcing you to, I know.
No. I have to save my son.
Your son?
Moss Rashton.
I remember him fondly.
He dies. In the future.
How?
Last year, there was a Cybermen attack in London, caused by my son and my future participation.
Unit refuses to let me read those files. I imagine it's my future.
Never mind that. But I'm only doing this so my son can live a normal life.
They're standing down.
It's a trick.
The Doctor, he's wherever the Master went. Come on, let's go.
Ah, wait. Let's just take it slow, alright?
Fair point.
Told you I could break through.
I knew you could. Where are we?
I find it odd that I know that and you don't. This is the Lonely Forest. This is a nexus point. We need its energy to use on the reality circuit.
We need to think of a better name than reality circuit.
Oh well, I'll await your suggestions. Curious. The nexus point has been active recently.
What's our course of action, Doctor? Doctor!
Psst. Doctor,
What is it, Miss Anderson?
this one's a bit different. He doesn't go by that name anymore.
Doesn't he?
Doctor? He doesn't call himself Doctor anymore?
There we go. All the information on the Class 1 time cruiser. That's the only model with the systems capable of multiple transduction barriers. What is it? Why are you all looking at me like that?
I called to you multiple times.
You did?
Yes, I used our name.
Right, well, I was busy.
Hazel tells me you told her to stop calling you the Doctor. Why is that?
It's not important right now.
Sounds important to me.
How so?
You've given up an element of who you are. How can we trust that you'll do what this doctor will do, or what my doctor is currently doing? In fact, you've just bossed us around so far.
Right. Brilliant. Thanks, Nathan.
You've got to see where he's coming from, though.
Doctor.
What was that?
Nothing. It was nothing.
Who was that?
That was no one.
Telepathic circuits are on. Who are you thinking about?
Whatever you want to call yourself, who is that?
I see. A friend. Someone I'm yet to meet.
Don't.
She meant a lot to you. I can see that.
My memory is all that's left of her now. Now, as you can see, the Class 1 time cruiser...
You can't keep ignoring that kind of pain.
I'm dealing with it.
You certainly look like it.
Why did you stop being the Doctor?
She was wiped from time.
Wiped from... How?
There was this nexus point and a device called a time annihilator. She sacrificed herself so that I would live. That's not what the Doctor is about.
I wholeheartedly agree.
Do you, though? Should I tell you how it all ends for you? This Doctor charade we all play. Because that's all it is. It's a charade. Don't you ever wonder what would have happened if we'd never left home?
I'd never want to.
You're so young. You don't realise what becomes of us.
The fatherhood of the sons. But they're a myth.
Thought as much, but I know the truth now. My future self told me what happens.
Come with us, General.
I can't.
You must. What could the Master do? Kill himself? His plan would fail, and you know that's something he would truly never do. Activate the teleport. You must return to the others. He's back. It's now or never.
Alright, come on.
What is this?
What's happened?
General Marsh happened. The transduction barriers are off, and the Omen group have stood down.
Why would he do that?
Well, why wouldn't he? He's not the Master. He's not us. Certainly not me. Nonetheless, I have the materials to construct the reality circuits. We'd best get to work.
I think you need to calm down. Things have obviously been tough for you recently, but there's no need for that.
Who's that?
Who's this?
You're the Doctor, after the sacrifice.
General Marsh.
That's right.
Hang on, General Marsh is who?
I was the Master. I don't believe in anything he's done anymore.
Why is he here? Explain.
Well, I suppose no one will remember this, aside from that Doctor over there.
If you can call him that.
What?
Continue, General Marsh.
I witnessed the Doctor turn into pure atoms throughout all of time and space. But he was there in every moment I had to flee. I was being watched by him all the time, but now it seems he was brought back.
I was.
So there's nothing to fear anymore.
Don't go all mastery on us now.
It's been 20,000 years, Doctor. My master days are long since gone.
Why are you making that face?
Because he knows about it. You were there. I've been told that you were there in his final moments.
Yeah.
How was he?
He was unwell.
A sonic boom from the Earth's atmosphere shooting down at our location and outwards.
These readings, I don't understand them.
Same here. It just doesn't make any sense.
They do to me. It's the Master's reality circuit.
What's a reality circuit?
A circuit designed and installed within Type 70 time capsules, all Class 1 time cruisers. The circuit itself, rather than working with time, it works with reality.
The new and strange. How curious. What's the Master using it for?
Nothing good, I imagine.
Quite right. The Master saw who he becomes in both myself and my next self. He hated it. He hated me the most. He wanted to be better.
A reality circuit? Oh no. He plans to change reality.
Exactly.
In his favour, making him all-powerful, whilst General Marsh and his next incarnation would cease to exist?
I heard of self-sacrifice before, but this is on a whole new level.
Why aren't we affected yet?
This is the epicenter of the blast. Almost like its own dimension. The Earth itself will be the last to change. Everyone here, you are the templates of what to remove from this universe. 3 doctors, 2 companions, 2 incarnations of that horrible master. The Master has achieved Transcendence.